last video, hopefully you should have your backside power slides now. And today I'm going to try and teach you the frontside one. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so for the frontside power slide, there's kind of going to be a trick that you need to do before. It's not really much of a trick, but it will teach you how to actually maneuver in the direction you need to maneuver, because what you're doing has a lot of friction, and figuring out how to turn this way without the friction will make your life a lot easier. You could learn how to frontside 180, or you could learn how to frontside nose pivot. So the reason why I say that you don't necessarily need to do this is because when you do this, you're kind of on your front wheels, and when you do the power slide, you're on your back wheels, like with the other one, except you're on your heels. So you're kind of using your heels like this and then pushing it round, which obviously creates a lot more friction than kind of standing on your toe, and doing that is a lot easier than this motion where you're kind of like this. So, but you can learn the nose pivot to get yourself to turn that way. So you got that. There you go. Yeah, that. It's a little confusing because you're turning what feels like backside, but that's actually like frontside. And to do that, you just lift your back trucks up, do a little nose manual, and turn your shoulders. It's the turning the shoulders is the most important part of this trick. Well, a combination of turning your shoulders and making sure your weight's over your heel. Because if you have your weight on your toe, your board isn't going to move. So, yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't really a baby step with this one. Like, you can't do a little one, but you can try, but it's like, it doesn't work. So, unfortunately with this one, you just have to go straight into trying to do it. And the way I would explain it is to stand over your back foot. So have your weight over your back foot, and then while you're rolling, try and do that. So see how my foot wasn't fully on the skateboard. My toe was lifted slightly, and then you gotta kind of, and it's really hard to explain because of it's kind of a feeling, and you've got to feel it out. And the whole time it will feel like you're getting stuck the entire way, but just trust it. And what you can do is you can do a 90 like that, kind of skirt it, and then just like the previous power slide where you just do it halfway and then follow through, this one also just follow through. But for the most part, it's just weight on your back foot. Use your heel, stand over your heels. If you put your weight on your toes, your board, I'll show you what happens. Put your weight on your toes. You're driving your toe side wheel into the ground. So you want to be on your heels so that you don't drive your wheels into the ground. You have enough room to bring your wheels around. Oh yeah, I wish there was a more I could explain with this trick, but it's just a feeling. You just got to keep trying it, you can get it. So like I said, if you got your weight on your toes, your toe side wheel here will actually hit the ground. And if you try and push it that way, you'll actually send this wheel just harder into the floor. So you want to tilt your foot back a little bit and almost imagine that your wheel is off the ground. Like, it doesn't quite feel like that, but just removing the weight allows the clearance for your board to go. So it's very important that you get your toe side wheel higher than the heel side wheel, because otherwise you won't be able to slide. Another important thing about this trick is weight distribution. You're going to want to be stood more on your front foot than your back foot. You want to take your weight off your back foot just a little bit and then drive that heel into the corner pocket where your heel side is, and that should push the board around. You don't want to be standing fully on your back foot because you'll just stick yourself to the floor. You'll see what I mean when you mess with it. So for a more visual representation, what you kind of want to do is, instead of trying to stand on your back foot and kind of like, it doesn't, you can't like slide like this. So what you kind of want to feel like is you're on this foot, and then this foot is coming round. So you want to be going around your front foot. So that's real big part of it, because if you're standing back like this, you won't even be able to move your foot. You can't move it on the ground. You can actually practice this without a skateboard and realize that you can actually go around one foot like this, but you can't go back and go that way because you're, with your weight back here, you're kind of digging yourself into the floor. So if you're struggling, maybe get off the board and just try some of these. You know, it's very similar. You just add a skateboard. Another thing I realized while doing the power slides was that I stand on my front foot and kind of push my back foot around. So start with the small ones and then get it all the way around. Stand on your front foot and let your back foot go around you, like rotating around you. But just push those wheels, stand over your heels a bit, and you'll get it. Remember to go skateboarding, and you'll definitely get this trick. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.